So today's webinar is going to be on the E-Series editions. I'll introduce myself. My name is Rob Dusso. I'm the Director of Sales for the United States. And again, I just want to thank everybody for joining us today. I know it's a Friday afternoon, but we really do appreciate you coming and joining us today. So today's presentation is going to be basically split up into three different sections. The first one is going to be an E-Series introduction or reintroduction for those who are familiar with this line. Then we're going to talk about some new accessories, and then we're going to go into two different styles of new uprights that we have made available for you. So introduced in 2025, the E-Series family is a fully integrated workstation ecosystem designed to adapt to diverse operational needs while ensuring scalability, efficiency, and seamless integration. The three options offering the same flexibility is the WSEW series, which was basically engineered for robustness and durability, offering a really highly modular architecture, and is ideal for more industrial or high performance environments. We also introduced the Levitech workstation, which is designed for adjustable ergonomics to enhance user comfort and productivity, and also to support dynamic and evolving work conditions. And last but definitely not least was the freestanding stations that offer maximum layout flexibility while easily adapting to the changing floor conditions. Most E-Series accessories are fully compatible with the entire E-Series family of products across all different platforms. With an extensive range of accessories, the workspace can be arranged in countless configurations above and below the work surface. Each element works together seamlessly to truly support tailored setups. This image here demonstrates how a simple setup can grow and transform into an E-Series range of products. Meticulous attention was taken to create a sleek, refined design that seamlessly integrates accessories and components throughout the workstation. There's no reason a high-performance workstation cannot also deliver exceptional aesthetics. Designed to optimize usable space, the E-Series workstations can be configured in countless ways based on selected accessories. The E-Series combines flexibility with effortless configuration, making it ideal to adapting consistent changing of work demands. We're now going to move on to section 2, which is the exciting part, which is the new accessories. So everyone that's familiar with Russo knows that we continuously expand our product line with new accessories. Many of these innovations come from you, our partners. So we encourage you to share any ideas that you may have of anything that you think that we may be missing. So the first new accessory or addition is mesh or expanded steel doors for upper cabinets. The mesh promotes airflow and provides clear visibility of the contents without having to open the door. This option complements the solid and polycarbonate doors already available. We've also added an EA15 wire mesh shelf. The shelf is round rod steel that's chrome, 14 inches deep, and offers a capacity of 150 pounds. The shelf is ideal for allowing light to pass through or to prevent dust buildup. Simple installation, it can be installed on the front or rear of the uprights and include two EA26 side brackets that can be positioned at a right angle or tilted at 15 degrees. An off-centered spool support EA34. So it allows one or two large diameter paper or cardboard rolls to be installed up to 22 inches in diameter without extending beyond the front of the post. There are actually 3 pin positions in the arm at 7, 9, and 11 inches. A single user can easily change the roll simply by lifting up one side and sliding the roll right onto the rod. It installs by hanging into the front or rear of the uprights and offers a capacity of 75 pounds. A TV mount. This mount allows you to install a television that complies with VESA 200 by 200, 300 by 300, 400 by 300, and 400 by 400. The television can also be adjusted laterally on the mount. and installs using a simple hook-on design at the front or rear of the uprights. The dimensions start at 18 inches wide and go all the way up to 72 inches and offers a capacity of 50 pounds. And we all know that the new TVs nowadays really don't weigh much. Micro or mini PC holders allows the installation of small computers on uprights and utility panels. This holder can be installed on the side of a single upright, the front of common uprights, or on a utility panel. There are also holes located on the holder that can accommodate a front-mounted monitor. Another mini or micro PC holder now available allows you to install it under the Levitech workstation frame. The holder can be installed anywhere across the full width of the front of the frame, giving you easy access to the computer. The last mini or micro PC holder allows the holder to be installed on the front, rear, or side slots of the Levitech columns. It provides a discrete mounting location positioned in an area with minimal exposure. A tackboard marker panel. This double-sided panel features a cork surface for pinning notes and a whiteboard surface for the use of dry erase markers. The mounting system includes hooks designed to easily install on a utility panel, and the whiteboard side is also magnetic. That same whiteboard, called an EA02, is a flexible magnetic panel that can be used with dry erase surface. Can be installed on finishing panels, utility panels, or basically any painted steel surface. There are two dimensions available, so 15 by 18 and 18 by 27. Hinge panels. The hinge design positions panels closer to the user, keeping tools and small items within optimal ergonomic reach. They can be mounted on either or both sides of the workstation for enhanced layout flexibility. They're available in two different configurations or styles, an ER12, which is a utility style panel, and an ER14 or for plastic bins. They're available in three different widths, 18, 24, and 30, and four heights, 22, 28, 34, and 40 inches high. A backsplash without the need of uprights for the Levitech. So the backsplash doesn't need to take up, the backsplash itself, doesn't take up any work surface whatsoever and is completely enclosed. They're equipped with top knockouts for the installation of any articulating computer monitor arm. And there are 5 styles to choose from. So a finishing panel with knockouts for pneumatic connection, with 6 15 amp outlets, 5 15 amp outlets and 2 USB ports, 1A and 1C, a cutout for telephone or network outlet. We also include the plate to close it off, and also holes with grommets for wire management. And it's also compatible with what you're going to see next, which are the EU56 side stops. So speaking of the side stop right here, pretty simple design. They're basically just used to prevent objects from falling, or basically separating different workstations from if they're really butted up one to another. The height is 4 inches high to match the backstop itself. We've also added an under work surface shelf, so allows storage of any items underneath the work surface. The shelf has 200-pound capacity and mounts on the lifting columns either above or below the stringer. There are 3 different positions available for installation, and they're available in 5 different depths: 12-inch, 15-inch, 18-inch, 21-inch, and 24-inch deep. If you're going to install the shelf above the stringer itself, we've also added a backsplash for the shelf. So it basically prevents objects from falling off the back. It extends 2 inches in height once installed. Really simple installation, just a couple of screws underneath the shelf itself. Dual control cables. So it allows 2 Levitech workstations with an electronic lifting system to be synchronized and adjusted simultaneously with using a single controller. This was something I was asked for when a user needed the width of a bench that was wider than what Russo was offering. We're now going to move on to section 3, which is the final section, and that is some of the new uprights available. So the first is a double-sided upright called an EW30. So this allows an EW structure to be placed anywhere alongside the work surface. It enables the structure to be shared by 2 users, one on each side, front and rear. It's compatible with 2 work surfaces arranged back to back, or for one really deep work surface. Available nominal heights are 24, 30, 36, 42, and 48 inches high, and they are sold in pairs. The base of the new upright can be mounted on most types of work surfaces, but requires a minimum of 9/16" thickness. The base dimensions are 4" by 9 3/4 inches for the end uprights, and 8" by 9 3/4 for the shared or common uprights. There are 5 possible mounting zones on the new upright so zone 1 and 2, which is for the front and rear, are dedicated to panels, cross members, and backsplashes, while zones 3 and 4 for the front and rear are for installing accessories such as shelves, cantilever arms, roll holders, etc. And number 5 is the side mounting zone for other different accessories. For the common upright, for the EW30 mounting zone, there are 4 possible mounting zones. So zone 1 and 2, front and rear, again, dedicated to panels, cross members, and backsplashes. While zones 3 and 4 for the front and rear are for installing, again, accessories like shelves, cantilever arms, roll holders, etc. We also made available a junction plate for work surfaces. So it allows 2 tops of all of our different constructions, painted, stainless steel, all of our laminates and our butcher block tops to be joined together. So we recommend it or required when you're installing the EW30 uprights on 2 separate work surfaces back to back. Because of the new style of upright, we had to create a new different front and back backsplashes. So these are installed to close off the lower section of the structure. All the same options are available to you. So with no perforations and just a smooth finish, pneumatic connection, the 6 15-amp outlets, the 5 15-amp outlets with 2 USB ports, the cutout for telephone or network outlet, and with grommets just for simple wire management. The other type of post that's now available is what we like to call our EM10 or our 5S vertical frame. So it allows the construction of a 5S vertical structure within a small footprint. The posts are floor mounted and all of the hardware is included. To create one zone, 2 EM10 5S vertical structure uprights and 1 EP30 front cross member are required. Most E-Series accessories are compatible with this new upright frame. The capacity is 250 pounds evenly distributed front and back, or 125 pounds per side. There are 2 different heights available, so we have 72 and 84-inch high posts available. To fully enclose a vertical zone, it's very simple. It's calculate the height minus 8. So this results in 2 38-inch high panels for an 84-inch, or 2 32-inch high panels for a 72-inch upright. It really is that simple. The EM10 vertical frame has 4 possible mounting zones, same as the other structure. So zone 1 and 2, front and rear, dedicated again, panels, cross members, and backsplashes, while zones 3 and 4 for the front and rear are for installing accessories such as shelves, cantilever arms, and whole supports. Because this is our standard holes on all of our different panels, all of our different hook options are also available for this system. So this basically ends the recorded session of this webinar.